This is your boy Virus coming from the desert, and if you can hear in the background, and I do apologize in advance, there's a lot of other people out here shooting. Here to test my my new Black Aces, aka Hunt Group, FD12 Bullpup 12 gauge shotgun. This is my first shots out of it. I'm gonna run one 10-round mag full of buckshot, and then I'm gonna run a 10-round mag of just regular target loads. I'm gonna see how it runs. Supposedly these guns do need a little bit of a break-in, so it might choke on the light loads. My target is about 15 yards away from me. I have not zeroed this. I've not shot it. This is my first shots. So yeah, here we go. We had one failure to feed. I don't know if it locked open on empty or if it just didn't grab the round, whatever. I racked it, or I used the charging handle, and it went through. This has a choke in it. This has the I think modified cylinder. It's got the middle choke on it. I don't know. And this is at 15 yards. I guess the pattern's a little tiny bit low, but as you can see, this is a full man-sized target. It's definitely the same size as my fat ass, and they all pretty much hit. So yeah, we got that. I'm gonna try some light loads now. Let me put you back where you go on the truck. That looks about right there. Yeah, it's a war zone out here, guys. Jesus. All right, let me switch mags. Do it again. Seems to be hanging up on the 5th round of each magazine. I don't know if that's gun related or magazine related. I'll play with it some more. I will say that those were target loads what I just shot. They ran absolutely flawlessly, except for that one hiccup in the middle, which that looked more magazine related because it was hitting the back of the shell and it just wasn't going in, and I just had to kind of finagle it a couple times. I was aiming a little bit more for the head on this one. As you can see, and it's pretty dead on. That sight is a Romeo 5 that I just bought for that gun. It is dead. I have not changed the zero on it one bit, so it looks like a little tiny bit low because I was aiming for the head, but that's pretty good enough for a shotgun, right? So yeah, I'm gonna play with it a little bit more. I might do some shots off camera, but you just saw the first 10, 20 shots out of it. Possibly some magazine failures. I'm gonna play with it some more off camera, and I'll come back to you guys. All right, I'm back. So I wish you guys had seen the last one I just did. I just loaded up 10 rounds of buckshot, and I absolutely went into street sweeper mode. 10 rounds, not a single hiccup, as fast as I can pull the trigger. I'm gonna do the same thing. This is with target loads, so this one might hiccup, although I kind of don't think it will, because the last time I did it this way, it also didn't hiccup. So we'll see. We'll see what goes on here. Yeah. 10 rounds, 7.5 target load. Oh, wait, there it goes. Hang it up. Just broke my target stand. I'm going to load up another mag and I'll come right back to you guys. I'm going to do something a little different this time. I don't know if you can see this. Camera might be too close. This is going to be 10 rounds alternating buckshot and low brass birdshot. Buckshot is the first round, so it's buckshot, birdshot, all the way down. Yeah, could be a magazine issue. I don't think it's a gun issue because it's not like it's jamming. It's just it's catching the round and just not loading it. I don't know if the spring is too weak or if it's just the magazine is not the greatest. I'm gonna keep playing with it. I got one mag to completely go all the way through, so I don't know. It might be the mag. It might be the. I think it's the magazines. I believe this is a 10 round mag. This is 10 rounds, although it might be fewer. The box was already open, so count along with me. It might be only 8 or 9. But we'll, oh wait, here's one right here. Let me add this one real quick to the mag, if I can. Oh no, I can't. Okay, this is full. This is a 10 round mag then. This is 10 rounds of buckshot. Okay, first stovepipe. We get on actual, this is an actual failure feed right here. Okay, so this is an actual failure. We got a failure. We got a stovepipe on the first round, but it fed the other 9. So I don't know what to make of that. It's not running flawlessly, but when it does run, it runs really well. I'm not sure if these are magazine issues or not. This one that I'm running, so some of these are Rock Island Armory magazines that are 9 round magazines. And then this one, the one I just used, is an actual 10 round magazine that I bought third party. So the only difference between the Rock Island Armory magazines and these other magazines is the base plate, the locking plate inside the magazine has a little like shark fin thing that sticks up and prevents you from loading 10 rounds. I don't know why they did that, because you can buy 10 round mags stock without that thing in it. What I did was I took my Rock Island Armory magazines and I replaced the locking plate in the gun, in the magazine, with flat ones from my 5 round mag. So I made a bunch of 3 round mags and then I made a bunch of 10 round mags. So a lot of people that I talked to online said, oh, you're going to screw shit up. I don't think I did, but we'll see. This is going to be one of the modified, and I'm going to be running, what do you call it? Running target loads with 7.5. My Vepper really loves these. So, see how it goes. I'm going to load this up real quick. No cut. No cut. You guys are just going to deal with it. Sit here and listen to me talk. Listen to the beautiful sounds of nature. I will say these mags are really stiff. Oh man, you have to push down really hard to get these in here. And they like to, the shells like to get caught on the brass, not the rim, but the actual brass of the round beneath it. They do that a lot, like right now. Okay, that's 10 rounds. Let's see how this goes. I really want this gun to run. I really do. There you go. That was 10 rounds. The delay you heard at the beginning was me. This trigger is not the easiest trigger to run fast. It is a bullpup trigger. It's not a bad trigger, but it is heavy. So it's hard to get a good rhythm. Like if you're shooting it that fast, it's hard to get a good rhythm on it. But you just saw This gun fucks. Any issues with this gun, I'm attributing to magazines at this point. So if you want something a little bit less, if you want something a little more reliable, I would go with maybe 5-rounders, which sucks because, you know, 10-rounders are 10 rounds in a shotgun is the ideal number. That's the magic number that you want to go for. But as it stands right now, I'm really happy with this gun. It's shooting low brass, it's shooting high brass. You know, I can't really ask for much more than that. I'm gonna just keep you on the line here. Just gonna run one more low brass target load, even though I don't know where I'm gonna get this shit anymore because my original supplier, Walmart, bitched out on us and now doesn't want to fucking sell ammo. Pardon my French. I went there actually right before I came out here to do this video. I went out there hoping, expecting them to have some what do you call it? Some of this Target stuff, and they didn't. No shit. Kind of pissed me off. Anyway, now one thing I will say about this gun that I don't like, although this is a very minor issue, magazine does not feel like it's in very well. Like, it wiggled. Like, this is in. It's not coming out, but it's got a lot of play in it. It does have a bolt release, but it's not really my favorite because it's on the side. It works. See, see, I don't know what happened there. It hung up and now it works. Like, I don't know. I don't know if that's a break-in thing or what. I'm actually starting to think it's not a magazine issue. I'm starting to think it's a break-in issue where it's just sticking a little bit. It's just sticking a little bit. Sometimes, like, it'll hit the rim and just not go in all the way, because there were a couple times I was about to turn to the camera and show you it basically slide locked. It like a soft bolt locked, the magazine was empty. But then after like a second or two, it went shink and just went back in the battery. So I don't know exactly I think that's a break-in issue. I really do. I don't believe it has anything to do with the ammo. I don't think it has anything to do with the magazines. It might, though. I think it's purely a break-in thing. So didn't bring a whole lot of ammo out here. I might do one more box. I've got a lot of buckshot, extra buckshot. I don't have a lot of target load, so maybe I'll just finish off. Maybe I'll do my one more. What do you call it? What magazine was it? I'll do one more alternating load, since I've got 5 here of this, and then maybe I'll call it. Didn't bring a lot of ammo because there is just not a lot of ammo to be brought in, as very many of you know. It's just not a good time to shoot right now. And I don't want to use up too many of these. It's a secret tool that'll help us for later. Oh man, these mags are difficult to load. Whoo! Oh, they're a little nasty. Yes, indeed. Alright. Alright, this is another alternating buckshot birdshot. See how this goes. Like butter! Alright, I think I've had enough fun with you assholes. I'm done. you can see it wasn't flawless, but I could definitely see that as possible break-in issues. So yeah, I'm really happy with the gun. I didn't really sight it in or anything, because how do you sight in a shotgun? But it's close enough. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. So yeah, see you guys later. All right, so you got to see me shooting it. I went and grabbed some of the accessories that I didn't show before. There's the 2 5-rounders it comes with. There's the chokes. The 10-round on the side it does not come with, but I just wanted to put that in there to show what I'm normally running and what you should be running, because, you know, this gun deserves 10 rounds mags. Anyway, so you saw in the video there were some malfunctions. They were really mild. I have a feeling that those are probably a break-in thing, or something that maybe if you cleaned it and oiled it, it might work. Because like I said, I didn't do any maintenance to this gun whatsoever. Still haven't. All in all, I'm really happy with this gun. The malfunctions I did have, for the vast majority of them, were very, very minor and something that would be easily remediated in the moment. So they weren't anything particularly deal-breaking. There was that one stovepipe, but out of whatever, how many rounds? I'm pretty sure I shot 100 rounds, and one actual failure in 100 rounds for a brand new shotgun that was shooting both light loads and standard buckshot. I'm going to call that a win. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. And yeah, I like it. See ya.